Hi, good morning. Thank you very much. First, to the director, Mark Donfried, yeah. And of course, and you for the interest of my country. And yeah, we prepare little presentation about our country. Now, when you have a possibility, we have a stand in the ITV. We have 15 enterprises or tourism agencies, and you can enjoy more information after my presentation. It's a really nice international fair that we can know many countries, and it's the most big fair in I think Europe. Yeah, I can do. Okay. Yeah, in our country we have tourism law. Is relatively new. We have their general policies and all the tourism regime. The objective is develop and promote the productive activities of the public, private and community-based sector of tourism. We have a mixed economy, not only state for the state of the state. We have communities and the private sector. That is very important for us. We think many actors can do more than only the state or only the private sector. We have a mix, yeah? And it's very important as well, the communities. We have 36 indigenous people, communities, and that is the basis of our tourism too. Our more important strategy of tourism is the revalue to the natural and cultural heritage of native indigenous people and intercultural and Afro-Bolivian communities. We want to do many bilateral relations with other countries, of course, and respect and preserve the environment, transform tourism into an important economic strategic activity. But all as well is very important, the harmonious and sustainable development. We want to promote our tourism with harmonious and sustainable development, and that is a responsibility management of the environment, cultural, social, and economic sectors. No, it's an integral activity for our country. You know, our country look at living well, and for us, living well is not only the growth of economy. We want to have a harmonious relation with the nature. That is what we call living well. Yeah, the harmony between the people and the nature. Yeah, how you can see, we have as well a national plan, and the objective is this, recognize Bolivia in the international context as a country with a sustainable, overall and innovative tourism, of course, based in community management, and contribute to the generation of socio-economic benefits for the well living or living well of Bolivians, and is addressed to visitors seeking different experiences. In this diapositive, you can see we have a distant market and immediate market. And we have 4 modalities for tourism. The community tourism, the nature tourism, adventure tourism, and cultural tourism. And it's not only for the other countries, we promote as well the internal tourism for the people in our country. Sometimes you are for many countries and you don't know your country, and we promote this issue. Yeah. Sometimes or before we don't have many infrastructure to do that, but now we forced the tourism in our own country. Our tourism promotion plan, considering the characteristics of Bolivia, the promotion strategy adopted for Bolivia in specialization and differentiation, because we have, how I told you, many different communities, indigenous people, and that is why we have a specialization and differentiation, because all these 36 communities are very different, and our country have a different geography as well. Yeah, we have snow, but we have Amazon, and in the middle we have valleys. Yeah, and of course, sometimes Bolivia is very known only for the Andean region, but we have many regions and many possibilities. And our plan have to the branding and international market, and how I say a plan of marketing to promoting the community-based tourism. Yeah, how I say before, we have these 4 modalities and many destinations. The Amazon region, the Amboron-Madidi region, that is a park, a national park. This region have three parks: Madidi, Rurrenabaque, Pilón Lajas, Yungas of La Paz, Tropic of Cochabamba. That is the Amboro Park. We have Gran Chiquitania, Pantanal, that is more nearly to the Amazon region, Chaco, and the Anden region. We have the Titicaca Lake, very famous. We have many Anden mountains, Salar of the Uyuni, that is a Sals Lake, no? Sals Lake, a very big one. We have as well very cultural cities like Sucre, Potosí, La Paz. We have a wine road, yeah, and our most important carnival, that is the Carnival of Oruro. That is a worldwide heritage of patrimony of UNESCO. Yeah, and our branding. Our branding, how you know, the objective is like how we promote and position Bolivia in the foreigners market. And we have this brand, and we have an explanation about our brand. This O represents an Andean cross, and to represent the Andean culture and native people. Yeah, this O. Also, a toucan can be observed in the eye, and symbolizing the Amazon culture, as I told you. And the natural wealth and biodiversity is the A, with the coca leaf identifies the rural sector and the ancient tradition of the coca leaf. Finally, all these colors, very too many colors of the letters, reflect the multicultural composition of our country with 36 different nations. That is why we call Bolivia a plurinational state, yeah, because we have many colors and many cultures and many people. We look to use this brand in all our activities, like identification of our country. Yeah, we have many actions for promotion. And now, for example, one of these is the presence of Bolivia in the ITV. No? But there is many fairs of the world. And we have promotion materials each year that we diffuse to the different media plan. I think it's very important to remark the cooperation public-private, and of course the support of our diplomatic representations all of the world. Yeah, one of the issues for your seminars or the forum, economic forum, is creative economies. You know, the mass media are very expensive, is why we look at alternative ways to go to the people. Today is very important the networks, the networkings, like Facebook, like a web page, like Twitter. We use a lot of these networks. We have as well QR codes. Can you prove? And we have this website, Bolivia.travel, and we have many information in many languages, yeah, as well in English. You can look after when you have time. And of course, we have a non-classic tourism offer, living with native people, yeah, and that is a big experience. For example, the community-based tourism is a management model to be developed in the harmony and sustainable way through tourism adventures where urban and rural communities, nation and native indigenous people, intercultural and Afro-Bolivian participate in planning, in organizations, and management of tourism. Yeah, it's a very participative way to make tourism. Yeah, it's not that in the cities planning the trip, more the rural people or the communities planning to together with the people of our different agencies to make a very nice trip with the people. Yeah, it's more as tourism for experience with the native people. Of course, for that we have policies concurrently underway, and how you can say, you can see they have very nice accommodations. It's not like a hotel, are the house, the homes, and they have possibilities to receive visitors. Yeah, and we have incomes coming from the tourism, and in the last year we have more than 600 million incomes, and that represent more than 3,000 jobs related to tourism were generated, and that is we have a public investment about 8 million. Of course, with all our news policies, we want to invest more this year. And the flow of external visitors, you can say the last year we have more than 1 million 100 visitors, and all the years we have more and more. For example, of Germany, we increase the more than 50% for our strategy. In Europa, we have the first country is France, and after Germany. That is the external visitors about Europe. And what about tourism and export? It's a very representative for us every year more. You can see that tourism is is in the first fifth place, but in the traditional export, and in not traditional export, tourism is in the second place after soya beans and derivatives, and have a first place in export with added value. That is very important for us now, and is why we support very much the tourism. And it's a way to learn each other with all the world. That is very important, the intercultural exchange for the countries. Yeah, you can see what about the daily expenses. Is approximately. And when we talk about another countries, you can see the other more countries that go to Bolivia are Colombia, Chile, Peru, and United States. I have only 5 minutes, and I go fast. Yeah, what are the purposes and most visited places? The most are vacations and recreations. Visit family, work, business, as usual. And the most visited places are La Paz, Santa Cruz, Titicaca Lake, and Copacabana, Union Sal's Flat, Cochabamba, La Paz, Cochabamba, Santa Cruz. And I want to remark La Paz was last year the one for the 7 wonder cities of the world. Yeah, and this is very, very good for us. Then we have, as I say, as well, domestic tourism, more every year. And all our tourism promote the corporate social responsibility. That is very important for us. And we are concurrently working of attracting investment and identifies potential investors in the sector so that they can inject fresh capital. In this case, our state bring benefits at the enterprises that work with corporative social responsibility. The most beautiful tourist destination, very fast, Salar de Uyuni. All the communities in this region. That is Madidi, that is more on the Amazonas region. Our cultural identity, very different. Sajama National Park. That is the community hostel in Tomarapi, in Sajama National Park. That is this a cultural coexistence with the people. Too many cultural identity. Thank you very much for your attention.
I only would like to ask you, since, as we all know, the climate change is one of the biggest challenges for now and also for the future as well. How is your country dealing with this climate change, and is there a policy for the protection of the Amazon forest and of the biodiversity of your country? Thank you.
Yeah. I heard other question or direct? Or maybe first and
Maybe it's easier if we ask them together.
Yeah, okay.
Excellency, thank you for the presentation. I really enjoyed it. My question to you is, what are the challenges that you're facing as a country in order to promote tourism worldwide? Thank you.
Okay, the first question. We have law of the right of Pachamama or Mother Earth, yeah? And because our policy, how I say, our purpose for the state is all the people in our country must living well. And living well is not only that the people living well, we as well look at the Mother Earth, yeah, and the Mother Earth have rights. And it's why we have a very many plans of the protection of the environment, sustainable environment, and we work in many policies and proposals to the next COP Paris about the climate change, and we think all the people, all the countries must work in this objective. And of course, for us, it's very important. Is why we say a sustainable development with the harmony to the Mother Earth. Thank you. And about our big challenges. Yeah, one of the problems for our country is that we don't have a good connections of the airplanes. Yeah, for us it's very, very expensive to go to Bolivia from Europa or United States or Canada, and we don't have many connections. Yeah, that is one challenge. Is why we have a new, relative new airplane enterprises. That is BOA, Boliviana de Aviación, and now we have more connections and more flights to Bolivia. Of course, another challenge is like we need many infrastructure, but we don't want to be like another countries with big hotels or big buildings or big infrastructure. More than, how I say, maybe little, but with harmony with the nature and with the Mother Earth, and the experiences about culture, adventure, and diversity. We want to protect this part of our country. Is why we must look how we can do infrastructure, but not in the traditional way. No, we don't want these big malls or so. And another challenge is like that we need more promote to our country, and not only the Andean region. As you say, we have Amazon region and valleys as very, very different of Andean region. And of course, that is our challenges, and the last challenges is like we need and we want to have more visitors than is a integral issue that we work in our country in different sectors. Thank you very much.